but made some changes in the last few months. Renzo Furlan, of course, who was dropped.
Roland Garros and Wimbledon taking the ball so much earlier now. And that's the type of rally Jovic needs to avoid, is the forehand cross-court rallies. That's where she will probably fall short.
Really impressive change of directions from the Italian. If you go to the story,
that requires some time.
It's a punishing return.
Some would say.
Yeah.
Is Sara Errani's long-time coach. They only come in groups.
Yep.
Love.
Now that +1 shot looks so easy, but if Paolini doesn't get up to it as quickly as she did, just take a look here. She's taking it almost.
Another player, of course, with Serbian heritage,
Ball
Stojanovic.
15.
Looking to be very aggressive, and on that occasion. Caught the Italian by surprise. Yep.
Not mistaken, the head is hiding half the face.
That's right. You can keep up to date with everything.
At the Olympic Games in Paris.
Yeah, she's $500,000 richer than she was. Paolini and Irani. Missed it.
Slightly back to deuce.
To try and get her first break of the evening.
A bit of spin to get it out of the strike zone of Iva. Yeah, you could see it clearly there. There was a lot more spin, a lot more rotation on that forehand.
So. In Melbourne and in Paris.
Impressive and amazing to see somebody so young be this mature.
Hurts more.
Hurt more, absolutely. Still that acceleration of the hand and the wrist to keep it down.
That time she did get control of it. It was a bit shorter, wasn't it? And therefore she had a little bit more time. But interestingly, in the rally length between 5 and 8.
Yeah, that's
You need evidence, okay? Don't take my word for it.
on it and cannot take the pace. She has to create more.
At the ITF level. Won the 100K event in Florida. He's a lucky loser. 3 in love there. But it is, as you say, beautiful spot.
And that's the matchup, right? That's not what she does every match. It's because Paolini is hitting that rotated forehand. There was another attempt to do the same here.
was a better second. Nothing wrong with that shot, is there?
Adventures sometimes, wouldn't you say, Nick?
Yeah. That was what they were talking about, wasn't it? Just bigger.
Tiny little opening for Jovic, who had 15-40 in all of Paolini's service game except the first one.
He's had an abundance of opportunities to break already. Some positive reinforcement from the corner. Sealed with that first ace of it. Wasn't necessarily the best set of tennis we're going to see all week. Neither player perhaps finding their stride. Paolini, though, able to get the break and hold on.
I think these players really rely on preparation. Even the greats, Novak Djokovic talked about it today, impressed how
There's a good example of that.
came out into the season last year and the forehand was completely mended. Had worked so hard on it.
Setting a break here then. What a good second that was.
On the hearts. Nice variation there.
How's that for a combination of shots?
I just love that play. We see that so rarely. To open the court. Take a look at this right here. This is an opening of the court. This was not meant to be a winner, but it just turns out to be the perfect play, and it takes away the...
Kind of made it her own, really, Maria. Oh. Magnificent half volley.
14-15.
Well done.
remedied it well in Cincinnati.
Finish very quickly up to the short ball. Difference really between the two so far. Brilliant accuracy off the serve. She knew where that second serve was going, didn't she? She was jumping all around it very early indeed. Look at this.
Yeah, that second serve really is a problem for Jovic, and her first serve has dropped off further. She is now
close to an unassailable position. What a clean game that was. That is a touch of class from Jasmine Paolini.
15-0.
8-9 points or so were absolute high quality.
Finally, though, she's been able to capitalize on one. And hashtag US Open to follow the conversation.
The love team.
This gives a great depth, doesn't she? A break to love. One of 10 straight points now won by the returner in this match. Tonight, Jovic has been exposed off that side more often than not. Not there, though.
I agree with you. I do think that the matchup is really bad for her in terms of, I think she could play somebody like Alexandrova, just because we have talked about her before, and feel has been a big problem tonight. I would say just exactly like those glasses. There are parts that are incredible and parts that are just a bit untidy with that.
Yeah, fair point.
Yeah, that is very nicely done. And she just caught that ball in time. If you take a look now where she strikes it, the ball is up.
No hesitation there. Countless times this evening she's been under pressure on serve. Winner of the day for Jovic.
That's the only thing down the line a few more times because Paolini crowds the backhand side. I think could have opened up a few patterns for her.
14-15.
Yeah, it's been an evening where it's been just a little too erratic at times. She takes a long look up to the scoreboard. Oh, yes, might do if Jovic can produce that sort of tennis.
It was up 6-2, 4-1 in Montreal before she ended up losing the match. This serve speaks otherwise, though.
That's exceptional. 2 from 2 when she's moved in this game.
So much more decisive here when she did decide to go forward, much closer to the net. And then the volleys are a bit...
Yeah, fairly revealing, those smiles, aren't they? Because it does
And
suggest
then when
that
she had an opportunity, that's when things went awry.
And this time she dials the forehand in and keeps herself In touch, just about. Really brought her best so far.
Yeah, it's been a very second serves, particularly relentlessly. Young woman.
And there'll be plenty more years to come, surely, for her. If she... First ace of the set. Continues to hang on here. That is the cruelest of blows. One of the best exchanges of the match. What a response. Some of the best tennis of the match right now, Petko.
Yeah, that's, I think, what we expected from this match when it started. But just now, going up to its highest temperature. And you can see Paolini here, when she's not having the match point, a lot more pace on her ground strokes, more aggressive, a lot tougher out there.
It's Jasmine Paolini. Puts paid to the hopes of the 17-year-old American. Undoubtedly, we'll see more from Iva Jovic. Some good experience out here on a big stage for her. Paolini, though, with a little bit of room for improvement, you have to say. She's through, though, to the third round. 3-3.
Yeah, this was not her best match, but it certainly was a tactical masterpiece from her. She knew she wasn't feeling all her ground strokes as well as she had been doing so in Cincinnati. Says hi to a photographer who did not run onto the court initially.